Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates on FC Barcelona. We start with the Negreira scandal. Of course, things have taken a very huge twist. It have now been reported that La Liga president Javier Tebas, unsurprisingly, is the reason behind UEFA's investigation into the Negreira case. Of course, earlier today it was reported that UEFA have started investigating Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Franchise, as the Barca midfielders agency dismisses summer exit rumors claiming that it is all fake news. So guys, as we get right onto those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. If investigations and subsequent allegations against FC Barcelona over their alleged involvement in the Enrique Negreira payment scandal was not enough, they will now be subjected to an investigation by UEFA. Europe's top football governing body has recently announced that they will launch an investigation into the Negreira case, seeking the veracity of reports that suggest Barca's involvement in the entire matter. In accordance with Article 31.4, UEFA ethics and disciplinary inspectors will carry out an investigation into a possible violation of UEFA legal framework, UEFA said in a statement on social media. Now, according to a fresh report from Spanish outlet AS, it appears it was La Liga president that took the Negreira case to the European Union, which resulted in UEFA launching an investigation into the matter. The Spanish Football Authority may even approach FIFA, football's top governing body, to seek a probe against Barcelona. This comes just a day after the Treasury in Spain found no evidence whatsoever of referee manipulation from Barcelona, despite the payments made to former vice president of the referees committee Enrique Negreira. But La Liga's continued efforts to put Barcelona in trouble serve as another indicator, or let me say an indicator of how the growing animosity between the two parties and how the club stands on the European Super League has led to the Spanish Footballing Authority increasing their scrutiny. Barcelona, for their part, have remained fairly silent on the issue so far, even though recent reports suggest Joan Laporta could hold a press conference in the month of April with every information and evidence in favor of the club. Things have taken a huge twist, no doubt about this. And honestly, it doesn't surprise many of us that La Liga president Javier Tebas wants to ensure that Barcelona go down the drain and collapse. And how I wish he one day shame himself for doing such. This is a guy who was supposed to make this league a better one. But he's trying to put one club down for whatever reason I don't know. Or he always claims he's a Madrid star publicly. And there's no surprise in this. This case, this Negreira scandal have really drained our reputation, honestly. And just recently, when it was announced by by the domestic one of the domestic court there in Spain that Barca are not guilty whatsoever, I've not seen any evidence about any referee manipulation or whatever, bribery or corruption. But it seems as though La Liga president Javier Tebas wants to make sure that it is the case where we did a crime by paying referees. He does not even want to believe any response that favors Barca. He wants to ensure, even if it means that Javier Tebas better pays or do something just to ensure that Barca's name is in the mud, he will do it. And taking this case to UEFA, of course, it means it's getting serious. It's getting really, really serious. But I'm happy that Laporta and the board are still calm about the situation, despite it taking a different twist. Going to the UEFA, of course, we know what might happen if If it happens that UEFA found Barca guilty, we may suffer in the Champions League, be banned in the European competitions, right? And it's going to be very terrible. But I just hope that that isn't the case. There's nothing wrong, but let's just keep our heads calm. And I definitely think that we will shame the La Liga president, because there is absolutely no way Barca can do such. Because when we look even our past results in past years, there's how instead we the Barca fans always complain of referees being against us, right? But I don't understand, because if you talk about the Barca in the days of Pep Guardiola, or in fact the Barca in the days of Luis Enrique, where that were dominating football, you can't tell me that we were dominating because referees were giving decisions in our favor. No way. So any fan who says such then is a pity, honestly. So let's see how far this scandal case or whatever goes. But I still believe that this club will remain innocent. There's no doubt about that. Tebas just hates us for no good reason, and I hope he regrets what he's doing. I hope he regrets, because this guy is a very, very terrible president. Then on to the next story of discussion. Frank Kessie was the first senior team signing Barcelona made as part of the 2022 summer overhaul. The Ivorian signed on a free transfer, moving from AC Milan after a successful stint in the Serie A. The 25-year-old was one of the best players in Italy during his tenure and had a fair bit of pressure on his back when joining Barcelona, even on a free transfer. Frank Kessie took time to adapt to Barca, though, and has had to settle for a backup role with the likes of Pedri, Gavi, Frenkie de Jong, and Sergio Busquets taking priority in midfield. However, he has slowly but surely carved out a place for Xavi, and now that he's finally settling in, the chances of him leaving in the summer seem slim to none. In fact, his agent has gone on to claim that Kessie will definitively be at the club come the summer transfer window. He said, "We denied a possible transfer for Frank Kessie, same for player that and the club, but fake news is annoying," his agency said, as quoted by Fabrizio Romano. The possibility that Kessie may leave Barcelona in the next season transfer window is the same as hoping that a snake suddenly develops legs next summer, he said hilariously. So, while he has started just 4 games out of the total 18 appearances in the league, Frank Kessie has certainly found a place in the hearts of Barcelona fans after his 92nd minute winning goal against Real Madrid at the Camp Nou. He was also responsible for the only goal of the game against Los Blancos in the Copa del Rey semi-finals, even though it was later given as Eden Militao's own goal. With Pedri seemingly injured for another 3 or 4 weeks, Frank Kessie will continue to get a lot of chances in Xavi's setup. However, with rumors of Ilkay Gundogan bubbling up, it will be interesting to see what lies ahead of future. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.